Hello, Smiles Tribe. Welcome back to another video. Thank y'all so much for joining. Yeah, we are en route to an event I have to go to. Well, not have to go to. I don't know why I say I have to go to what event that I'm going to tonight. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go live tonight. So y'all just take this as my nightly 9 p.m. live if I'm not able to get back home in time. So yeah, but just a quick video. I want to talk to y'all about you know how ponytails can be damaging to your hair. So y'all know these episodes are always brought to you by my lovely clients. Shouts out to my clients for always giving me content. Y'all are always giving me content. And so I had a client today, and she had a lot of breakage going on in the middle, like back of her head. And so I do consultation with all my clients, my new clients and my current clients. Now my current clients, y'all might not know that I'm doing a consultation on y'all, but I am. When I'm asking y'all questions, it's intentional, and I would encourage any hairstylist that you always should do consultations. Every time they come, you gotta ask about what's been going on with the hair. You just need that follow up. And so with this client, she said she had been wearing, when she came in, she had a bun. She had her hair in a bun, and I did see she had a satin hair tie, which was really good. But when I blowed out her hair and pressed it out, she had a lot of breakage in the middle. And so I was talking to her, and she was like, yeah, I've been, wearing a lot of the middle parts with the low buns. Sometimes I'll do the wash and go, but, when the wash and go get old, she does like the middle part and the low bun. I said, yeah. I said, it's been breaking your hair off. And she was like, really? And I was just like, yeah. And she was like, well, I have the satin, I have the satin headband. I said, yeah, even though you have the satin headband, but you're doing the ponytails too much. So in her favor, the satin headband was good, but like I was telling her, too much of a thing, even if it is a good thing, can sometimes be a bad thing when it comes to your hair sometimes, because you have to switch it up. Y'all remember I had made a video about switching up your hairstyles and switching up your hair, and how like sometimes, I hope I'm in the right lane. I got my GPS on. Okay, I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, sometimes doing the same style over and over again, you need to switch it up. And so even when she took off her satin head tie, it had hair in it. And I said, when I took it out, she was like, well, even though I have this, I said, but look at your satin head tie. It has a lot of your hair in it. So even though, yes, that is a good thing that you are using the satin one, but you wear them all the time. So it's kind of like, it's still taking out your hair. So I said, you need to switch up your your hairstyles, and not do the low ponytails, the buns all the time, because it's taking your hair out. And she was like, oh yeah. She said, oh, you don't got to worry about it, Lisa. I ain't about to be wearing no low ponytails and stuff like that. And so we had to trim. We actually didn't have to trim as much as I thought we was gonna have to trim, because when I was blow drying out and I was looking at it, I was like, oh, this about to be a lot. But once I pressed it out, it wasn't as bad as we thought. But I will say that the satin head tie that my client had in, it actually saved her hair a little bit. Now, if she would have been wearing some of those hair ties with the middle clasp in the middle, or some of those different like little rubbery ones, it probably would have been worse. So if you're wearing ponytails, like, be careful with wearing ponytails all the time. That's why I tell y'all, like, switch up your hairstyles. Don't keep wearing the same hairstyle the same way. Like, switch it up every once in a while. Like, maybe 2 weeks wear your hair like this, and then the next 2 weeks when it's time for you to shampoo your hair, wear your hair another way. Switch up the part. Just give your hair a little variety, and also like some rest, so it's not too much tension on one side. And then she was using like a lot of gel. She was using like, I think it's like the white Eco Styler, the clear Eco Styler gel, and I think that one is more, it has more alcohol in it. because it has more hold. She was wanting her hair to be slicked down. And so when you use something that has a little bit more alcohol in it, it's going to be dry into the hair. So even though she had the satin thing, she was slicking her hair down with the Eco Styler. So then I noticed when I got to the front, her edges was broken off a little bit. Yeah, her edges was broken out because she said, yeah, I was trying to get my edges slick. And normally I use the green Eco Styler, which is the one I actually recommend because I use that one on my hair. But she used the white one because she wanted her edges like to stay slick. And so that wasn't helping her in her favor either. So she was putting that drying Eco Styler on her hair. And even though she had the satin head tie, that did help it a little bit, but it was the Eco Styler. So I want to jump into this, and this kind of ties into the topic too. Is let's talk about product selection too while we at it, talking about, I don't know what I'm gonna name this video, but we're gonna just talk about hair. Maybe it's gonna be hair breakage. So we have to know. I know a lot of times people say, "Oh, I stay away from certain products," but here's the thing, y'all. We have to know when to use certain products and what they're for. So y'all know on my channel I preach about, shampooing your hair often if you got dry hair. And some people be like, well, Lisa, I don't want to shampoo my hair a lot because it's going to dry my hair out. And I'm like, well, you're using the wrong shampoos. You're probably using like a shampoo that has sulfates in it. And yes, that's going to be drying. But sulfate shampoos are not always bad because you need sulfate shampoos with sulfate in it sometimes. Oh, the sunset is beautiful. Oh, y'all, I'm riding down the highway. Hey, I need to have my windows down and blasting my music. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding off into the sunset, baby. You hear me? I'm sorry, y'all, but the sunset is pretty. I can't even show y'all right now because I'm driving and I need to stop looking down. But the sunset, my God is awesome. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is so gorgeous. I'm sorry, y'all. God he just came and moved in a mighty way. This is so beautiful. Okay, so let's talk about the sulfate shampoos. Yeah. So you need those sulfate shampoos if you have had in braids for a while and you got a lot of product buildup on your hair. That sulfate in that shampoo and all that is going to help break all that product down. It's going to really get your hair squeaky clean, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you can't use those squeaky clean shampoos every day. So after you use a sulfate shampoo, then you're going to use a sulfate free shampoo, which is more on the lines of a moisturizing or hydrating shampoo. That's going to put the moisture back in the hair. That's the shampoo you can use every day. Now, getting back to my client who had the Eco Styler in her hair, Exit 9. Okay. All right. Y'all remember Exit 9. Y'all ride with me. Remember, Lisa, like, get off of Exit 9, Lisa. Now, y'all ain't in this car with me. I'm looking at my GPS right in front of me. Okay, Exit 9. Let me go ahead and get over. Because I'm multitasking, okay? We trying to get the content out there. Okay, y'all gonna get this content good. Y'all get this content. All right. So going back to my client with the Eco Styler. Now, that Eco Styler did what it's supposed to give, okay? Now, I don't know if that was correct grammar, but if it has alcohol in it, it's going to slick it down. Now, when it comes to, like, you going to certain events or doing certain things, sometimes you want that slick down. Sometimes you want that hair to stay all night. So, yeah, like you might be going to an event, you might be going to like maybe a wedding, you getting married. I have did weddings before, and oh my God, this is another view. This is so beautiful. I am so sorry. No, I'm not sorry of God's creation, because this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I never get to catch the sunset getting off work. Or, well, yeah, because I don't never be out around this time. Oh, I be driving away from the sunset. That's what it is. I'm driving into the sunset. I always be driving away. Gosh, this is gorgeous. So when I have did weddings before, and so with doing weddings, and especially with natural hair, like I did a wedding last year, and I think it was like 12. Is this Exit 9? Oh, y'all was supposed to remind me. This is exit 9. This is exit 9. Okay, so turn right. All right. So yeah, I did a wedding last year, and it was like maybe 10 or 11 bridesmaids. Mind you, they are all natural. 11 including the bride that I had to do. They're all natural. So when it comes to doing weddings and stuff like that, I gotta pull the guns out, okay? Not the guns, but I gotta bring my A game, and these curls need to last all day, because they're natural. They had got a swoop with a blowout, okay? So I had to use some kind of holding spray that's gonna help them curls hold all day. And yes, it had alcohol in it. But the thing is, these curls need to last all day. So it is what it is. Like, it's just for what the event is for. So it's nothing wrong with it. Now, of course, they probably, shampooed their hair or whatever, like a couple of days later. But that product is for that. So sometimes we can't always just steer away from certain stuff because they put alcohols in these things for it to, work a certain way for a purpose. But that don't mean you supposed to use, I'm about to say, I know this thing did not turn off. That don't mean you supposed to use products with alcohol in it every day. It's just meaning maybe you have a certain event coming up, or you got a presentation and you want your hair slayed. It's okay to do that, but just know when to do it, and you don't have to use those products all the time. So just keep that in mind when it comes to product selection. It depends on what look are you going for. It's getting dark, y'all. Sorry. What look are you going for? Are you going for like a soft look? You know what I'm saying? But just remember, sometimes products without a lot of alcohol in it, they will still hold your hair and they'll give you a soft hold. And maybe the style might not last as long as something with alcohol in it. Like something like with sit down with alcohol, you might get more longevity. So you just gotta know when to use stuff and use it properly. And also, I will say this. I know it's getting dark, y'all, but listen to the content. Just listen. You ain't gotta look at me, okay? You ain't gotta look at me. Just listen. When it comes to using these products that might have more alcohol in it, how you can kind of offset it sometimes is make sure your hair is already properly moisturized. Meaning, this client, if she would have been, maybe using moisturizing products up under that Eco Styler, it probably would have worked. Now, sometimes even the caveat nuance this, and sometimes, like, even if you do like spray leave-in conditioner, which is moisturizing, up under that Eco Styler, before you put that in, it will cause a white film. So you got to be careful with mixing products. But what I will say is, I'm gonna have to go through a gate. I think I'm gonna have to go through a gate. So you had to worry about that, mix that up. But on the other end, if you already take care of your hair and you have healthy hair, you should already have good moisture levels. But you can always put something underneath it, and this is how you know if it's gonna cause that white film. Whatever two products you're trying to mix, apply it on your hand and see if it gives a white residue. If it gives a white residue on your hand, that means that's what it's going to do in your hair, and you probably shouldn't mix the two together. But just know, even if you use just the Eco Styler or whatever product it is with alcohol in it by itself, just keep in mind, maybe you just doing this for the event, that you probably going to have to wash it out and put a moisturizing one on your okay, GPS, I don't want to miss my turn. I'm about to go because I don't want to miss my turn. Just make sure it is what it is with the alcohol product, and it's not the end of the world. You just can't use those alcohol based products all the time, okay? So I hope this video kind of gave y'all clarity. I know I kind of went left field, but hey, this is good information that can bless somebody. So if this video encouraged you, or if it just helped you out with your hair care regimen, I would encourage you to like it and to maybe share it with a friend. And if you're somebody and you're struggling with your hair care and you like, was that my turn? No, that wasn't. if you're somebody and you're struggling with your hair care and you need one-on-one coaching, feel free to book a one-on-one coaching session with me, and I can help you take out all the guesswork. Okay. Yeah, this is my turn. All right, y'all, I gotta go. Talk to y'all later. Bye.